Good evening, everyone. I am Sudhanya Gupta and welcome to my channel. Introduction. The lions that we see on our notes and coins have a long history. They were carved in stone and placed on top a massive stone pillar at Sharnath. You can see or you can read the chapter number 6. Ashoka was one of the greatest rulers known to history, and on his instructions, inscriptions were inscribed on pillar as well as on rock surfaces. Before we find out what was written in these inscriptions, let us see why his kingdom was called an empire. Arthashastra. The empire that Ashoka ruled was founded by his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya more than 2300 years ago. Chandragupta was supported by a wise man named Chanakya or Kautilya. Many of Chanakya's ideas were written down in a book of Arthashastra. The Mauryas were a dynasty with three important rulers: Chandragupta, his son Bindushar, and Bindushar's son Ashoka. There were several cities in the empire. This include the capital Patliputra, Takshila, and Ujjain. Takshila was the gateway of northwest including Central Asia, while Ujjain lay on the route from north to South India. Merchants, officials, and craftspersons probably lived in this city. In other areas where there were villages of farmers and herders. In some areas, such as central India, there were forests where people gathered forest produced and hunted animals for food. People in different parts of empire spoke different languages. They probably ate different kinds of foods and wore different kinds of clothes as well. How are empires different from kingdom? Emperors need more resources than kings because empires are larger than kingdom and need to be protected by big armies. So also they need a larger number of officials who collect taxes. Ruling the empire. As the empire has so large, different parts were ruled differently. The area around Patliputra was under the direct control of emperor. This means that the officials were appointed to collect taxes from farmers, herders, craft persons, and traders who lived in villages and towns in the area. Officials also punished those who disobeyed the rules order. Many of these officials were given salaries, messengers went to and fro, and spies kept a watch on officials, and source the emperor survived. Sorry, emperor supervised them all with the help of members of royal family and senior minister. There were other areas or provinces. Each of these was ruled from provincial capitals such as Takshila or Ujjain. Although there was some amount of control from Patliputra, and royal princes were often sent as governors, local customs and rules were probably followed. Beside, there were vast area between this center. Here the Mauryas tried to control roads and rivers, which were important for transport, and collect whatever resources were available as tax and tribute. From example, the Arthashastra tell us the northwest was important for blankets and South India for its gold and precious stones. It is possible that these resources were collected as tribute. The emperor and the capital city. Megasthenes was an ambassador who was sent to court Chandragupta by the Greek ruler of West Asia named Seleucus Nicator. Megasthenes wrote an account about what he saw. Here is a part of his description. The occasions on which the emperor appears in public are celebrated with grand royal processions. He is carried as a golden palanquin. His guards ride elephants decorated with gold and silver. Some of the guards carry trees on which live birds, includes a flock of trained parrots circle about the head of the emperor. The king is normally surrounded by armed women. He is afraid that someone may try to kill him. He has special servants to test the food before he eats. He never sleeps in same bedroom for 2 nights. And about Patliputra, he wrote, "This is a large and beautiful city. It is surrounded by a massive wall. It has 570 towers and 64 gates. The houses of 2 and 3 stories are built the wood and mud brick. The king's place is also of wood and decorated with stone carvings. It is surrounded with gardens and enclosures for keeping birds." So, this is the description of Megasthenes. I hope you can understand that situation in Magadha in Chandragupta Maurya's times, Ashoka's time, Bindushar's time. So that's all for now. Keep watching and please subscribe my channel. Till then, good night.